Have you ever wondered how real estate agents get paid and how it impacts the sale of your home? Well, today we are discussing compensation and commissions. Now, we will break down what you need to know to make the best financial decisions when selling your home. I'm Laura Zamora with Team Zamora Real Estate. Now, first, let's clear up a common misconception. There is no customary, no standard, no average, or traditional compensation rate. Compensation has always been negotiable and should be based on the value, education, knowledge, experience, and marketing that an agent that you hire brings to the table. When you sign a contract with your listing agent, part of that agreement will detail the compensation that you both agree upon. Now, historically, compensation for a buyer's agent was often paid by the seller. However, compensation has always been negotiable. Now, recent regulations by the Department of Justice state that the responsibility to pay for compensation for buyer representation ultimately falls on the buyer. Now, buyers will need to sign an agreement before any agent can show them a home. Now, this agreement will state that the buyer is responsible for their agent's commission. But it's important to understand that as a seller, you can still offer compensation to that buyer's agent. This can be in the form of a closing cost credit, a specified amount, or a percentage of the sale. Now, why would you as a seller consider paying this compensation? Well, think about it from the buyer's perspective. Now, a deal where the seller pays for all of or a portion of the buyer's agent compensation is far more attractive than one where the buyer has to cover it all. Now, before new regulation, compensation for both agents typically came out of the proceeds from escrow, so no one paid out of pocket. But now, if the buyer has to cover their agent's compensation, it adds to their financial burden, which can be really tough or impossible for many buyers, especially first-time buyers. So if no compensation is offered to a buyer's agent from the seller, many buyers will not be able to make an offer. Now, this could negatively affect the sale of your home and could actually result in you netting less money. So some buyers may not want to even look at homes without seller-paid compensation. Now, others may advise their agents directly to negotiate the compensation to be paid by the seller. Now, some buyers who have the financial means will still opt to pay it themselves. Now, this could lead to fewer offers on your home, which is not ideal. So my advice, and the advice of my brokerage, is to handle this on a case-by-case basis. Your main concern should be your bottom line, what you walk away with after that sale. We will discuss what is best for you regarding this as agents show interest in your property. So market conditions, inventory, buyer interest, and the desirability of your home will all play a role in this decision. It is a case-by-case scenario, and we will discuss it as we go along. Now, the goal is to ensure that you achieve the best possible outcome for your sale. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next module.